4 times a number, all right, 4 times a number added to 12 is 6 less than twice the number. What is that number? Sounds like a word problem to me, all right, a story problem as we like to say. And what we're going to do is follow the line of the story and see if we can't get an equation set up to relate to it, all right? So while we're doing that, you know the drill. Let's see what we're going to do here. 4 times a number added to 12. We're going to look at the left-hand side, and we're going to look at the right side. That's the drill, all right? When we look at this thing, we look for the verb. Right there it is. The big word is. And we also, you know me, I want us to make sure that we have defined our variable. So in this case, we're looking for a number. We don't know what it is, but we're going to find it, all right? So we're going to let n represent our number. So we want to always start off telling what are we looking for, all right? So that's our variable. It's going to be n. Now, according to our instructions in this problem, it says 4 times that number. That means we're going to multiply, people. All right, we're going to have 4n, all right? Then added to 12. Well, it gives us a nice little addition moment here. And there comes that verb is. Remember, that's kind of the balancing point here, all right? That means the equals there. So we're going to try to balance the left and the right side here in just a minute, all right? Now, read carefully. Read carefully. This is going to catch you off guard if you're not thinking. 6 less than twice the number. Now, it says less than, so what we're going to do, we're going to switch the order here. We're going to make this 2n minus 6. You say, well, Ernie, why don't we write 6 minus 2n? Because the than is messing that up for us, all right? If it said 6 less twice the number, we're in good shape. We would just write it left to right. But because it says less than, we got to switch order a little bit, all right? So here we go. We're going to pick up this 2n, and then we're going to subtract 6, all right? So there's your opener. There's your opener right there. 4n plus 12 equals 2n minus 6. So many of my students always say, if I just set it up, I can get the rest of it. You know, it's so true. So true. So let's work this thing out. At this point, we're ready to go. It's just a matter of moving the 2n to the left, get that 12 to the right, and then we'll see what makes everything uptight. All right? So let's see what we've got here. Let's subtract 2n from both sides first. All right? Once again, I like to call that my subtraction property of equality. Someone else named it that a long, long time ago. But basically, it means whatever you do to the left or the right, you've got to do to the other side. All right? So we're going to take 2n off the right side. It means we got to subtract it off the left side. All right? So here's where we go. We got 2n plus 12 left over here. And on this side, the 2n's have gone. That was our purpose. We now have a negative 6 hanging on for dear life over there. Remember I said now the next thing we want to do is get our 2n by itself, so we've got to move the 12. We're going to move that 12. How about it? We'll subtract 12 off. And see, they go away. Say bye-bye. And on the right-hand side, it appears over there as a negative 18 because that's what negative 6 and negative 12 are going to do for us, all right? 2n is by itself now on the left. Looking where we're going, we've got to get rid of that 2. That 2 is hooked in by multiplication. We're going to divide to move it to the other side, all right? So we'll divide both sides by 2. And my goodness, there it comes out. N equals negative 9. N equals negative 9. Now the question is, will that work? Will that work? If we put a negative 9 back in here, we'll put one right there, and put a negative 9 right there. Go back to the beginning equation. Put those in. Substitute. And that's going to give me a negative 36 plus 12, which basically is a negative 24. So keep that in your head. Over here, I've got a negative 18 minus 6, which is also negative 24. You know what that means? That means these are good answers, and they check out, all right? This is where we want to be at negative 9, all right?
For more math help, visit TNLearn.org.